Hello and welcome. How is your day going? It's Tina Marie, and I'm so glad that we're together again. Today, I'd love to have a little conversation about something that some people could say is a little hokey, but to me, it means so much. Have you ever looked for signs in your world to help you know which way to go, which decisions to make, or just to simply have something cross your path to have you realize, I feel like I'm on the right path. I'm in the right direction, right? And so there's times where I've waited for a sign before I'd make a decision. I even asked the universe, show me a sign, show me a sign. I'm listening, I'm looking. Or I've wanted to see my lucky number, maybe on a license plate, on a billboard, or I've put meaning into something that gave me the courage to move in the direction that my soul knew, but my mind was making very scary. Have you ever been there? And so what I'd love to have a conversation about today is one, why do we do this? And then second, what's it mean to us? And I will be sharing things that I do. So this is full reveal. I'll be sharing things that I do that help me in my life and bring faith and hope and courage and energy and aliveness in those times where sometimes we're lacking it, right? So I'll share a story. I was in an office previous to this one. I have a business, and in my business, in our coaching firm, we have office space. And so this particular office, one office ago, I was there on the weekend because it's quieter on a Saturday, and I was cleaning out files and I was cleaning and reorganizing my big bookshelves. And I was there by myself, and I had my shoes off, and I was dancing around to music, and it was fun. And so nobody's in the office and nothing's moving but me. And so I had to go to the restroom at this one point. So I go through my doorway and I go to the restroom. And as I'm coming back into my office, I look down and I have to literally jump over a large beetle, like not a little beetle, a big beetle. The thing was like maybe 2 inches long and at least half an inch wide. It was a very, very big beetle, and it was green and iridescent blue. So it was a beautiful beetle, and it was walking right into my office. So where'd this thing come from? I was on the second story of my office building on a Saturday, nobody else around, and out of nowhere is this really big beetle. And I'd never seen one of these before in my entire time in 5 years in this building. So what I did is, one, I put it in a jar and I'm like, you got to go outside, buddy, because you don't belong in here. And thank you so much. You're cute and pretty, but you're going outside. So I put my shoes back on, went outside and put the beetle in a very nice garden area, thinking beetles like that. And then I came back in my office and I went straight to my bookshelf and I pulled out my stack of animal spirit cards. And in my animal spirit cards, what I do, I went and looked for beetle. I'm like, I'm going to go find beetle in there and I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to understand, what is this little guy? What was he trying to tell me? Right? Have you ever been there? Do you do that? I was looking for meaning. I was looking for meaning. The mind looks for meaning to find certainty and connection. It's what we do. So I did not find beetle. However, what was really cool is almost toward the top of the deck, as I was, thumbing through it, was the card for scarab. And so let me read it. I want you to read this, right? So the symbology is regeneration. And it says, to the Egyptians, the scarab, a type of beetle, symbolized the powers that govern the celestial bodies. A great scarab was thought to roll the sun across the sky. This belief arose from the scarab's habit of shaping a piece of dung into which he laid its eggs and rolled it about, generally from east to west. Cool. So basically saying scarabs are like jewels that are often placed in tombs of deceased relatives to give them the power of the sun and to facilitate their resurrection. So what that meant to me in that moment, whenever I saw it, not only was it cool what I read, but the actual symbol on the scarab card was a green beetle with blue iridescence. No joke, no joke. And so I was like, whoa, that's the dude that was just in my office. Okay. So resurrection at that and regeneration at that time, I purposefully had come into the office that weekend wanting to bring absolutely new energy into the business, into the clientele, into everything that it was serving, taking it to the next level. And I had even said, we're going to press a reset and have a rebirth. I remember that morning my proverbial, like the button on my desk just saying rebirth. That's what we're going to do. And what happens? Scarab walks right into my office. So things like that, right? You've been there, right? Why do we do this? Why do we do this? We're borrowing energy from those things that mean something to us, because the mind is always looking for meaning. It's either going to give it a great meaning or a scary meaning, right? And we don't want to give scary meanings to things. We want to give beautiful meanings to things that are powerful and possible, creating opportunities and movement and aliveness in our lives, right? However, the lower mind is really good at going, maybe there's more of those things. And I remember thinking, my mind going, well, if that bug is here, what other bugs are around here? And I remember thinking, can you stop trying to scare me? You don't need to scare me. That was a cool omen. That was a great sign. That was beautiful. That was powerful. Little lower mind, just be quiet, right? So we get to choose. We get to choose which direction we're going to move the energy of our mind in and participate with, right? So that's one thing I do. I love animal cards and animal totems. And at different parts of my life, if I'm in a low moment, I remember it's easy for me to, want to find that animal totem, come to me, animal totem, and tell me what's going on, or, give me a sign or a symbol. But the simplest of things can happen. Going out of your front door on a brand new day and simply taking a deep breath, and a butterfly flies by. Isn't that beautiful? Butterflies are awesome. And I give them angel powers. So that they have some symbology of the remembrance of how beautiful the world is and how simple the world can be, delicate the world is, and definitely tenacious, because butterflies are very tenacious. And I have things around my office that help, because I love creating new financial vitality. Who doesn't? And in financial vitality, I can serve more people. I can expand the offerings that we have here at Bonfire and in my other companies so that we can build more and serve more people. It's what it's all about. And so I keep things like this. This is, it's called the money oil, prosperity oil right here. So I've got prosperity oil, and that sits on my desk. And then I've got my friend Joel Calm. He has the ka-ching button. And so I have ka-ching buttons, and I like having the sound of money, right? And so whenever things go well in my life, or just the effortless flow, I just love this easy button. Remember the easy button?
That was easy.
And so I'll push that. And these are all little bitty things that bring energy to us so that we can have higher thinking. That's what it's about. We're reaching for hope. We're reaching for faith. We're reaching for confidence. We're reaching for courage. And it takes energy. All those things take energy. It takes energy to have courage and faith and knowing and aliveness and the movement that we all know that our heart and our soul really wants for us. So whenever you're looking for signs on which way to go, simply know your body's wanting to have some energy and some aliveness to find that courage for the next step. And you've got it inside of you. I do it. I reach outside just to have the universe participate in a really fun way. And if those signs and symbols don't come, that doesn't mean you're on your wrong path. That means it's your turn to generate your own energy richness inside of yourself. And the best way I know to do that is to have gratitude and wonder and aliveness for what is good in our lives. And it takes effort sometimes to go and inventory the greatness, inventory the good, inventory and stack all the beauty and the blessings that we have. And then from that, radiate that out to the world, send more blessings and more beauty and more love out to other people. I was told in my meditation this morning that the force of love is what we need to decide from, not the force of worry. And so whenever we are that force of love, whenever we can cultivate that force of love, whenever we can be the person standing in that force of love and radiating it out, greatness will come to us, beauty will come to us, love will come to us, certainty will come to us, courage will come to us. The answers that we seek will be there within our heart. They're always there. It takes us moving out of our way to go find them. So if you're looking for reassurance that you're on your right path, reach to these meanings and these symbols, and also remember that you already know it's inside. There's no uncertainty that you can't face. It's always here, and you've got the amazing resourcefulness from the universe and from your soul ready to come and help you grow. You've got this. Thank you so much for being here with the Light Your Life podcast. I'm Tina Marie St.Cyr, and I always ask, please share this with someone you know and you love. And that way we can serve and touch and reach more people. And that way their lives are also touched. I couldn't do this without you. Thanks so much for being a follower and a listener. And I wish you an amazingly blessed, full of beautiful symbolism and fun, serendipitous things that are going to have you reach for your animal cards. And keep us posted. Reach out on our Facebook group at Bonfire Inner Circle, or you can find us on our website at bonfirecoaching.com. And you can leave us some notes because I'd love to get to know you. And as you know, we always have a complimentary discovery session. If you are ready to take your life to the next level, just give us a call right there at Bonfire Coaching. Have a beautiful day, and I can't wait to be with you next time. Tina Marie, checking out. Bye-bye.